Hello, Impact family. Welcome to Impact's Community Podcast. Today we'll be talking with Dr. Rhonda Bolden, who is one of our very first Impact members. She has been with us since inception, essentially, and has had quite the journey. So please welcome to our podcast, Dr. Rhonda Bolden, who is also a pastor, by the way.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So do you want to start off by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I'm Pastor Rhonda Bolden, Dr. Rhonda Bolden, and I was born and raised in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and we live here now. My husband and I, we're pastors, and he's been in ministry for a long time, and I've been in ministry over 20 years. We also have been able to publish some books as well. My husband and I, he has several, and I've been able to as well. So that's pretty much what my whole life has been, is helping others in any way that I can.
That's excellent. Can you tell us maybe what prompted you or what made you want to join Impact Health Sharing?
Well, we being working from home and doing things to help others, and traveling and speaking and other things, not really having health care. That's one of the issues with real estate agents, hairstylists, barbers, speakers, life coaches, authors, people who work independently for themselves. They don't have the benefits of working in corporate America. And so I needed some health care, and our church really couldn't afford to pay for me. And so when it was offered through the company that we joined through Team National, it was something immediately that my husband said, please apply right away. Mm-hmm. And so I did, and in January of 2020, and it was such a blessing. And of course, later on, you'll find out what happened 6 months after that. So I'm really glad that we did. So that's what made me join Impact Health Sharing. I needed healthcare, period. Now, we've been able to help our Bishop and I with people who have healthcare through their job, but we were able to help them save 40 to 50% from what they were paying through the job for their whole family. So, but I was one that needed it in general. I didn't have any.
Okay, good. And we kind of talked a little bit about, you mentioned with your journey. So would you mind sharing with us a little bit about your journey with Impact Health Sharing?
Yes. Well, in January of 2020, I joined Impact Health Sharing. I was very pleased with it. And unfortunately, in June of 2020, I was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. And with it was just a shock, because I'm not a person that's really unhealthy. I've been conscious of my health through the years, and just was never really dealing with sickness. And then when I discovered the lump and went to the doctor and I got the formal diagnosis, it was a shock. But I was blessed to be a part of this program and to be able to have the health care on this journey to be able to take care of my bills concerning this diagnosis. Mm-hmm. I have gone through the journey of treatments, of the chemo, the radiation, the mastectomy, and immunology, which is a year. All of this I discovered after getting diagnosed, what I would have to do in order to have a fighting chance, as well as to try for it to not come back. And it was just amazing. It was surprising. But thank God for Impact Health Sharing through all of this, and being able to get the assistance for my medical bills and for the health care that I so desperately needed. So it's been a blessing. I am now cancer-free. All the tests have come back. The oncologist report, yes. My oncologist and radiologist with the radiation, everything has been a clean board of health, and the surgeon doesn't want to see me again until 6 months for a follow-up mammogram, yes, and to make sure, there's nothing else in the other breast or anywhere, but as far as what they could tell from all the tests, that everything is clear. So I'm just very, very grateful. But had I not had Impact Health Sharing, wow, I don't even want to think about it.
Wow. the process with Impact Health Sharing and your bills and all of that, did you find that was easy for you, or did you think that was a difficult process?
Yes, it was. It was very easy, and the process was just great. The way that Impact operates, it was simple and very easy. Yes, and I'm really grateful because once the doctors send the bill to Impact directly, which I encourage them to do that, even those who, may not have heard of them before. I told them just go through the process and everything would be fine. And they found out that was the case. And so then whatever parts that I had to take care of, then I received a statement. So the process is just great.
So what would you recommend to your friends as far as health sharing? Is Impact Health Sharing something that you would recommend to them, or what would you tell them about Impact Health Sharing?
Absolutely. I would share it with them, and I do share it now. It is amazing because even people at our church and family members and others and friends, I've shared with them the blessing of having Impact Health Sharing and being able to pay even less than the normal, because I'm a member of Team National and we are members of this savings program, which gives Impact Health Sharing individuals a chance to pay less per month. In fact, we just helped a couple families that were paying a lot of money and through their jobs for healthcare. And when they went to the impacthealthsharing.com website, they were able to get a quote that was 40 to 50% off. One of them got half off. This program is a lifesaver, has been a lifesaver for my husband and I in regards to our household and our finances. I just think about a bill I got last week and how the total was there and then it said on the right, and you owe zero. I was just, oh, yes. I said, woo, Impact Health Sharing, rah, rah, rah. It was just a blessing, and tears came in my eyes. And I said, baby, look at this. And I went and showed my husband. So, yes, I definitely will share I've shared it with friends and will share it with more.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We thank you for sharing your journey and your experience with Impact Health Sharing. I admire your strength and we'll continue to pray for you together with our Impact family for continued recovery and success and remission. So
I just want to say thank you to Impact Health Sharing, because this was our test, and you don't have a testimony without a test. But through this time, Impact Health Sharing was a beacon of light and Team National to help us through this and to lighten the load. So I just wanted to say before we close, thank you for all that you do for people like myself and my husband and for others. So thank you for everything that you're doing and for this awesome, awesome program.
Excellent. Well, praying for the both of you. Thank you once again. Thank you for sharing your story. If you at home have a story that you would like to share or a topic that you would like us to highlight, please let us know by reaching out to us at impacthealthsharing.com/story. Before we do leave, I would like to talk to you guys a little bit about a new initiative that we started here at Impact called Extra Impact. In June, we launched this program really to extend the impact of Impact. Because of caring members like you, we officially have our very first check for our very first Impact need. The applicant had over 23 medical bills, and as a community, we were able to pay 21 of them. Together with Team National's Hope Foundation, we were able to raise over $5,000, so thank you very much for that. We are beyond moved by everyone's compassion and willingness to go the extra mile and make an extra impact on this very sweet family that was in need. We will continue to have needs that we would like to meet, and if you would like to donate and be a part of that, you can do so by going to impacthealthsharing.com/extra. Thanks again for joining us on our podcast. Look forward to meeting with you all next time. In the meantime, stay healthy.